as we continue to explore the football jerseys of this, of course, forever ending. So as we continue to explore the never-ending season, I thought I'd go down and explore the Championship away jerseys, which is the best, which is the worst. I've got all 24 coming at you next. That's right, folks, back once again with another football ranking video. Today we're going to take a look at the away jerseys for the 2019-2020 Championship season. We'll get to that in just 1 second. If you're new to the channel, smash the old subscribe button to keep you bang up to date with all things Blackburn Rovers related, Championship related, world football related. We're going to all here under one Roski. That's right, boys and girls. So yes, we've completed look at the Premier League. Of course, both of those. Of course, yesterday we took a look at their home jerseys for the Championship. But now we're going to go and have a look at the away ones. Oh yes, and there's some real crackers here. And there's also some absolute howlers. So let's get into the old vortex right here, right now. So this is the deal. We're going to go through all 24 teams, and of course, at the end of it, we'll see who's in the best of the rest column, and then we'll promote 2 or 3 to the elite column. And if I ever get to do this or not, I haven't decided. If we do have a football jersey World Cup, which I know we're still working on the football badge World Cup, but if we do have a football jersey World Cup, whoever's in the elite will be qualifying automatically for that. So let's get going. Now these are coming at you in all kinds of shapes and sizes, variations, resolutions, and all that kind of good stuff, and in no particular order. So I did butcher the old Derby one yesterday, the home jersey, because I just felt it was a little bit rough and ready, but this one looks pretty clean. Of course, that does have some swish wash wish in the middle of down the middle of the chest there, but it looks pretty clean, and there's of course a good representation here in this image. So this one's not too shabby though. Of course, a lot of clubs mix and match their away jerseys, and Derby are none the same, because I don't really represent blue with their away jersey, but it's a clean one, and I'd like to say this is pretty good, and it's got some contention to be in the mix. So I'm going to slide them in here to be in the best of the rest already. Hopefully we'll have a few like that. And next up we do have Cardiff. I am going to go through these quite thick and fast. There you go. That's Cardiff. Orange. So it's a risky colour. It is a risky colour. And again, not really a representation Cardiff. I just don't know it, you know. I do like the how the badge does stand out. The sponsor, I can't really have any say with the sponsor. But I think it does look a little cheap, don't you think? It does look a little cheap. So unfortunately, I'm going to put this down in the meh column. I just don't like the colour. The colour is hard to sidestep. You know, it is quite a bit of an eyesore. So unfortunately, yes. Again, we're going to take a look at Birmingham now. Again, they had a really rough home jersey. This one is a little bit better, and I've seen this before elsewhere. I don't know if it's just when I downloaded the images, but the 3 across the chest. That's like the German 1990 sort of style that they won the World Cup in. I've seen a couple of clubs with that knocking around across the leagues. But the black is pretty decent. It's definitely an upgrade, I think, from their home jersey with the 2 contrasting blues. So it's definitely an improvement. Is it a World Cup winning or World Cup a level? No, not for me. But it's not too shabby. I've got to try and make sure I get this right. I'm going to slide that sucker in there nicely like that. Get in there, sunshine. So in it goes into the decent column. I think it's okay. Not too bad. Next up, I've been pretty impressed with Bristol City. On the field and off the field, and they've nailed this one once again. This does look like a bit of an all-black jersey, doesn't it, for the old rugby Dundee customer thing, got the sports icon, whatever brand that is, and of course their logo does stand out. It is clean, it's good, and I think this is going to sit alongside Derby as one of the better away jerseys so far. So thumbs up, Bristol City. Same could be said for these bad boys who have gone for a little bit of a dark number as well. They've gone yellow. On the tips, on the flare, around the collar, down the side, across the sponsor and the badge as well. This looks clean. The sponsor itself, Eco World. You know, if you had a bit of a Chinese logo, I think you would have an epic looking bit of kit here. But it's good. It's definitely. I can't disqualify it because it ticks a lot of the boxes. So I'm going to slide it alongside Bristol City. So we have a couple guys in here already. So it's starting to pack up in there. Next up, I think another good looking away jersey, and this time it's by Middlesbrough. They've hit this one out the park. Hummel, the sponsor or the manufacturer. I love the red and the blue with the background of the sponsor, the red flares on the collar as well, and down the shoulder bands. This is a clean looking shirt, and you don't see many away white jerseys, but this one's pretty clean, and it is a little bit of an sort of innovative. Does look an innovative kind of shirt. I'll show you a Blackburn Rovers shirt in a minute. That is very innovative. Innovate, whatever, innovate. Yeah, that word there. Here comes a bit of a horror show coming at you. Whose is this? This is Barnsley. What the hell's going on there? It's like one of those 3D printing, 3D posters back in the 90s where you have to stare at it and there's another object in the back. This one, I'm sorry, but I don't like it. It does give me a headache. So unfortunately, that's going to go. No offense, Barnsley fans. Again, this is no disregard to your team. It's just my personal opinion. My personal opinion of your jersey, and that one's a shocker. And this one's also a bit of a shocker, but it looks decent. It is West Brom with the stripes. They nailed their home jersey. I thought it was pretty decent, and it's represented well in this mock-up here, in this image. Would I wear it? Heck no. Green and yellow. Goodness gracious me. It's a nice looking shirt, and they've not done nothing wrong with it, but it's not an epic shirt, is it? I'm going to slide them in there into the decent column. It's decent, but that's just about it. Who is this? This looks like it's a Wigan. It's a Wigan jersey. This looks like a Luton jersey, something Luton would wear. I'm not a big fan of the stuff going down the side, but it's not an ugly looking shirt. I do like the contrasting colours, the badge and the Puma sponsor and the little bits on the side, which I don't like these cuffs. Period. So if you have those, you're already on a negative. It's not ugly, but it's not pretty either, and I don't like the hexagonal or the cube thing going on down the middle. So the colours are nice. There's some nice elements to it, but you're scrambling. Who is this bad boy? An away day shirt for Swansea. Yo, that is very, very horrific, isn't it? Isn't it just? Don't really want to talk about that one. I'm going to sit you nicely down there with Barnsley. I just don't like the colours. Next up, we have this bad boy. This is Stoke. They hit it out the park with the home jersey. This one looks okay as well. I think whoever's done their jerseys is kind of tapped into something. But is it of a superstar standard to be alongside the likes of Derby and Bristol City and co? I don't know. The grey is a risky colour. The black looks sharp, but unfortunately their home jersey was very good. I did like it a lot, but they're gonna just be a little short on this one, and I'm gonna tuck this one alongside West Brom in the decent column. Next up, this one. I just don't know what's going on with Sheffield Wednesday. Really don't know what's going on. This one is another horror show. Their home jersey was horror. This is horror. This is just a season to forget for Sheffield Wednesday. Forget about it. Move on to the next one. Rovers one. I do actually own this shirt, but it is a bit. It's something. Yeah. Well, it'll either be an iconic shirt at the end, or it will be one to forget. And I'm not liking it that much. I like the half and halves. It's great. They have my money. They've got my money. But really for me right now, it's not. The colours are very. Yeah. Their home shirt, phenomenal. Their away shirt, it's definitely unique, but it is, pretty ghastly. It's pretty ghastly. Next up, we have this bad boy. Who is that? Is that Reading? Reading Royals. It's got the crown in the back. It's clever. Nice colours as well. The red, nice dark red. But yeah, it's got too much going on, really, hasn't it? It's not horrific. It's not Rovers horrific, but it ain't bad, is it? Next up, we have a risky one by Preston North End, I believe, with yellow. If you're going to do a yellow shirt, this is the way to go, but it is yellow, and that's hard to knock around. Go around the shopping centre with one of these bad boys on. It's yellow. It's gonna make you stand out. It's like you're in the Tour de France or something. But it's not wrong. There's nothing wrong with it. I think the colours are sharp. Nice colour blue in there as well. But really, it's a yellow shirt, and but you can't. It's as long as you don't add a bit of something in it, it's hard to go wrong with that bad boy. It is. Get in there. Another yellow shirt coming at you. This one's a little bit better, I think. It is Millwall. I do like the logo Husky chocolate. It's quite cool. I don't like the slashes down the sides. That adds a little bit of a decrease in quality for me. But it's a good-looking shirt. Millwall's jerseys this season have looked sharp and are not terrible. You know what I mean? So this one, again, it's yellow. It's hard to rank it. The yellow ones are getting a bit of a tough ride. They're decent, you know what I mean? I can't really see. Stupid camera's in the way. Can I zoom in on that bad boy? There we go. Make it a little bit easier on myself. Who's next out the blocks? We have this one, which is Luton Town. They're going down, and their shirt is not much better than that either, unfortunately. Luton, sorry, buddies. I'm not going to spend too much time on that one because that one's also a little bit horrific. Is this Leeds? Leeds do have a nice-looking one. Or do they? Or do they? If it was all black with pink flair, I'll be all about it. I'm all about it. But all the little speckles and all that kind of mess has kind of knocked it down a peg. And again, they had a really good home shirt, but their away is a little bit lacking. So we're going to tuck them in there in the meh column because it is a bit rough. Moving on, who else do we have here? This is Hull. Hull hit it out of the park with their home jersey. Nice clean white shirt. Not too much going on with this one. Not too much going right. Not too much going wrong. It's clean. It's a clean white jersey. You can't complain with that. It's plain Jane, but it's simple and effective. It does what it says on the tin. Let me just correct this a little bit. Oh no, and just tidy it up somewhat. Not like that, but like that. So yeah, a couple of white shirts doing bits. Next up we have Fulham's. This does look like a Norwich or even an old Rovers sort of style shirt, but it's pretty pants. People overcomplicate things with adding a bit of this, bit of that. I know being innovative is the way to go, trying to get something a little bit unique. But some people just go a little bit too far, or some people just don't bother at all, like these guys. Who is this? Is this Huddersfield? We've had a story to tell about their shirts. Yeah, this one was hard to find. I wasn't too sure if this was their home jersey or their away jersey or not. There's nothing wrong with it. There's nothing right with it. It's a bit straight up and down, you know, to be honest with you. This one, though, I do like this one. Half and half, 2 tones of blue. You can see 2 tones of blue with Birmingham's home jersey where they get it wrong. I think Nottingham Forest get this bad boy right. And I'm going to put it nicely in with the best of the rest. And we'll take a closer look at it in the final knockout heat. We're down to the final few here. Who is this guy? We have Charlton, black, pinstripes going around. Multicolour pinstripes. Looks like purple and maybe a grey. I'm a little bit colourblind. Not a fan of this one. It's nice, but it's a bit poo. Into the last one, and it is this is QPR. Again, I had a bit of problems finding this image. Straight up, it's a kind of a teal kind of colour. It's not horrific. It's not fantastic. I like the button-up style about it, but that's probably the best you can go. So we've distributed all 24 around the division. Now let's take a look at those 6 and separate them from the best to the shit. Well, not to the best of the shit. But anyway, I do like the Bristol City one. That's going to go up a notch. The Nottingham Forest one's going to go up a notch. And then we're going to take one of these white ones, I think. I think I'm going to go with the Middlesbrough. On this one. I think their away jersey is pretty spot on. Hull a little unfortunate not to make it through as well with a simple but effective white jersey. But that's it. That's what I think about the Championship jerseys. Yeah, some shit ones down the bottom there, including Blackburn Rovers. There you go, going against my better judgment. But it is a controversial shirt. And if you, yeah, what do you think? What do you think about that? What do you think about that? Give me your thoughts and opinions about the shirt, Blackburn Rovers. All that was kind of good stuff. Do you agree or disagree? Get me your thoughts and opinions in the old comment section down below. We'll do it all again, folks, tomorrow. And we're going to take a look at League One home. That's right. And then we're going to look at League One away as well. So those next couple of days, some more jerseys to take a look at and rank them from best to shittest. Anyway, boys, yeah, I'll see you all tomorrow. Until then, be sure to give this video some love and smash the thumbs up, smash the subscribe. If you want to take part in maybe the voting process, should we go down this road and do a football jersey World Cup, then make sure you follow me and make sure you smash the subscribe. We are going to be doing a football badge World Cup. I'll get there. It's just I need to know when the football's going to come back. Kind of time it all in with all that. Juggle it all about. Anyway, until then, boys, I'll see you next time. Thanks again for watching. Please like, share, and most importantly, hit the subscribe button to keep you bang up to date with all things Blackburn Rovers related, Championship related, football related. We've got it all covered right under one roof. And while I still have you, please be sure to check out some of the old videos scattered along here. I hope.